Mutants can be people, animals or plants, born with a specific genetic formation that can cause anomalies. They were always feared by humans, and in all the occasions they were seen, caused real panic among people. What are you about to see? It will show you 6 real mutants, or what appears to be mutants, caught on video. At the beginning, this video shows what it looks like to be a deer floating over the water. But as the witness approaches, he can see a creature with a strange shape, and more curious, underneath the water, coming out of the creature's body, what it appears to be human arms, with hands and open fingers. Check out the video.
What the heck it is? Raccoon? I don't know. Let's get the hell out of here before it starts stinking.
This creature was captured by fishermen southwest of China. Even though the body looks like that of a fish, its head has a bird-shaped resemblance. Their discovery initiates all kinds of speculations on what kind of creature was that. It certainly looks like nothing we ever seen. This man decides to breed fish on his property. To be able to do that, he built a tank, and he ended up getting fish from a river nearby. One day he caught a real strange looking fish, and as he took him out of the water, he noticed a mouthless and eyeless fish. The only thing he could think about it is the river was contaminated, thus causing the fish's mutation. The serpent in this video was born with a mutation called bicephaly. This type of serpent can live up to 20 years if held captive. But out in the wild, it won't last that long. What your reaction would be if you ever come across with a creature like that? Certainly, there's nothing that you ever saw. Radiation can alter the genetic information, causing mutations in animals. That's the case in this video, recorded in Chernobyl, where we can see a strange occurrence. It shows what appears to be a headless animal running wild. This video is very impressive. We can see this man driving by, and all of a sudden he found a type of animal laying near what it appears to be a laboratory or a nuclear power plant of some sort. As soon as he got off the car, he noticed that the most curious is that the animal has what it appears to be marks on him, like numbers, as if it was part of some sort of experiment. What was those numbers means? What did they say? No one could tell. Are you feeling lonely? Maybe you can have some companionship. Why won't you put your doll in a sofa right next to you? You're gonna enjoy the company, I can tell. Oh, Johnny, Johnny boy, why you did that to me? Where is my body? Why did you put my head in this box? Why won't you talk to me again, Johnny boy, my friend? Look, that's your sister. Come play with her. You girls are so close. Oh, notice carefully once more, like she wants to play. This girl said that once she get married, she wants to dress just like Lucy. It seems that Lucy agrees with her, isn't it? We're gonna have just a few drinks at the bar, and we're gonna make a little trick with the cups. And looks like someone from the back wants to watch it too. He enjoys it so much. Let's watch it again. Well, in these times where online conversation and lives seems to dominate the news, looks like the dolls wants to join in. Check out in the back closely. Hey, I wanted to participate. Just check how Harry, the puppet, doesn't like to be left alone in the dark. It looks like he's saying something. Come to me. Put the lights on. Oh, here I am. Why won't you join me? Watch how little Mary likes to play with her dolls. But it looks like something is jealous. I wanna play too, Mary. Why won't you let me? It's like the old song said, girls just want to have fun, didn't they? So as their dolls. Look how what was supposed to be just a simple picture became a nightmare for this girl. Oh, Japanese dolls. How pretty they are. They are fascinating, especially in the movies. But this one here, it seems that she really wants to communicate. Watch the clip. Give me a hand. You just left me here, laying on a bed, naked. Arrange me some clothes and give me a hand, won't you? You worked so much and so hard this whole year. You deserve to celebrate Christmas. Go home, meet your parents, your friends, your loved ones. And don't forget the Santa. We will be at your office doing overtime, late night. You all have a jolly, jolly Christmas.
Miniature skeleton of a miniature person. Or is it? Is it just a painted model? Or did real miniature people run around at one point on the earth, eating our grapes? We'll never know from this video. As real as it looks, no guarantees. But here it is, an apparent miniature skeleton. Not a baby, but what looks like a full-grown adult miniature person. Quite chilling, if you ask me. Quite thrilling, if you ask me. It does look like bone and skull and ribs of a little human. And even in zoom in, it still looks like skull, bone, and human. Where was this found, you might ask? It's a mystery. Video number 2. There's a creature in the dark. Be afraid. Be very afraid. What is this mystery creature? I don't know, but it scares me. Perhaps CGI. Perhaps not. What is this bat thing? Is it Batman? That's a joke. In a non-English speaking country, they apparently found what looks like a rather large screaming bat. I've never heard a scream like that before. Have you? Perhaps it's rabid. Perhaps it's not. Perhaps it's dinner. Perhaps it's not. Why bother to catch it if you're not going to eat it? Yum. Scream, bat, scream. If you are a bat. Or something else. Doesn't quite look like it can fly, does it? Perhaps it's a hand of God in the sky. Curious as it has 5 fingers and is shaped like a hand. Is that the hand of God in the sky shooting lightning down upon evildoers? Or perhaps good doers? You decide. There's a creature the villagers are filming that seemingly came out of the lake. They seem quite afraid, as you can hear. They're yelling at something. Were they just paid to yell and scream and this was put in later as a CGI effect? Something tells me not. What does it tell you? Have a swim, anyone?
Right? And his face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror staying the same. Yo!
This young man driving notices a fellow driver's side view mirror. The reflection of the driver is not moving. What he fails to notice that I notice in this video
his face is moving,
is that the blue car to the right
his face just moved, but the guy
seems
in the
to
mirror
just disappear after passing the car in front of it. Watch carefully.
The Matrix is broken.
The car seems to disappear. Now, where did that car go? A young man walking his dog comes across seemingly a dead alien missing a leg. Now, either this is real or it's a fabrication. Indications are a fabrication because the young man actually kicks the head of the supposed alien, as you see, but doesn't quite kick it hard enough to show that the neck is immobile. I would say a very well made plastic fabrication of an alien. Otherwise, why not twist the limbs and kick the head harder to make it move? If it was truly made of flesh and bone and not plastic. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or just a scam. In Brazil, a young man finds what seemingly is a miniature man-type creature dead on the rocks in a little lake. A moment we'll zoom in. Again, is this a fabrication, a little rubber man made by somebody? Or maybe it's the flesh and bone version of the little skeleton man we saw at the beginning of this video. Very interesting, very chilling, very thrilling. Miniature Brazilian.
For centuries, the legend of mermaids have been fascinating mankind. Are they real, or they're just a myth? Watch the clips and make up your own mind. This man saw from a distance on a rock in the middle of the ocean what would appear to be a mermaid. Certainly a very strange occurrence. Now Look closely. All of a sudden, the creature just jumps on the water. What was that? In this clip, we can see something that jumps out of the water, and it looks exactly like a mermaid. Then, even more curious, we see the same creature laying on a rock. What is it exactly? Is that a statue? No. Now, tell me, what do you think is that swimming across the ocean? This incredible clip shows men dressed as lab professionals taking from the shore what it looks to be a mermaid's body. Certainly, no fish known by man looks like that. They put it on a stretcher and fastly remove the body out of there. Where would they took him? No one knows. This video was recorded out of the coast of California. Even though the image is a little blurry, we still can see a creature just resting over the rocks. And then suddenly it jumps on the water. Reality or fantasy? Mermaids have been challenging the human mind for centuries. Many believed they were once human beings who adapted themselves to live underwater. But until today, there is no evidence they really exist. And what do you think? I see you. One of the most impressive recording of this mythical creature happened in Australia in 2014. Here you can see how close the diver was from it. Those images were recorded in Chile in 2015. And they are nothing short than impressive. The person who get the images was planning to make a prank on his buddies, and he hid on the bushes. Then all of a sudden, coming out of the sea, he saw that. What was supposed to be just a regular boat drive for a couple of friends ended up with this image. It is blurry, but certainly looks like a mermaid. When fishermen from Philippines took the fish net out of the ocean, they couldn't believe what was the catch of the day. Impressive. Watch it again and make up your mind. The images you are seeing now were recorded in a cave in Mexico. A group of divers was exploring the cave, and then something just appears in front of them. Watch the video. Those skeletons are believed to be in a museum in Canada, and they are frightening. For many years, scientists are studying them, trying to discover what exactly they are and where they came from. This is the last clip. Two men on a speeding boat late night just had an impressive encounter. One they won't forget so soon. What are your thoughts about angels? Do you believe they really exist? Since the early ages of mankind, they are a mystery. The first angel, Lucifer, was cast out from paradise. But what do you think? This reporter was just giving a news about something, then all of a sudden behind her, a gleaming beam appeared. No one could say what was it, but in the middle of the day, it certainly draws a lot of attention. Was that a flare, or was an angel? You make up your mind. In the middle of the sky, a strange form appeared and just hide behind the clouds, just to appear again. Was that a bird? No. Certainly it doesn't look like one. Once again, I leave to your imagination. Shopping mall. What we're about to see will defy anything you saw so far. All of a sudden, just the nightman. They came to check out what was it. What is that gleam? Check it again. It's amazing. Was that an angel? It's certainly an impressive image. This man's story is fantastic. While working under a truck, he just get stuck underneath. He almost lost his legs. But what he's about to tell, it's some sort of a story that until today it can shake our minds. Just listen what he's saying.
The very next thing it is, I just called out, Lord, help me. I called it out twice, Lord, help me. Point, I went unconscious. My spirit left my body, floated up into the ceiling, and now my spirit is looking down on the accident scene from above. The man I've been working with was on his knees above my body. He's talking, I can hear him talking. He's saying things like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But on each side of him, also on their knees, was a huge angel. Their heads stuck up at least this much taller than his head. So if you would have stood them up, they would have had to been like 8 feet tall. They did not have wings. They were just very broad shoulders. They looked identical. They just had their arms underneath the truck, not holding the truck up, but had their arms angled in towards my body. There was no pain. In fact, just peace. And I can't even describe, words can't describe the peace that I felt.
It's an impressive image. It will stick with you for a long time after you see this clip. Cathedral, when you look at the dome, people are praying. But amidst this people, there's this image. It's a transcendent image, something that you won't forget. And certainly, none of the believers would. Pause. Watch it again and again. This man was about to get hit by a truck, and all of a sudden, someone or something just took him out of the road. It is impressive. Nothing would happen. The thing just walks away. While on a flight, a passenger just pointed out his cell phone and recorded that image right in the middle of the sky. Now it's to you to decide what was it. We will leave it to you. And then, reaching for the sky, a powerful gleam just gets out of the building. What exactly was that? You think you can tell? Impressive. Such a powerful beam. Just look behind the clouds, this image. What an amazing vision. Right in the middle of the day. Once again, it looks like it was hiding behind the clouds, only to show up again and again. Once again. Was that an angel? Another road, another man almost get hit by a truck. But miraculously, he escaped. Watch the video in slow motion and see what you can come up from it. What helped this man? An angel? A miracle? The hand of God? We'll leave it to you to decide. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and always remember, just because you can't see, it doesn't mean it's not out there.
なんだよ。誰だよ。もうやだ。ね、やっぱ怖いよ、やめよう。怖いよ。引っ越したいよ。やだ、こんなの毎日続くのやだ。
いや、どっか行く？食べ行こうか。どっか。何でもいいよ。フランス料理とか。何でもいいよ。
ありがとう。優しいね。慰めてくれてんの。おい、くれてんの。
This girl was just having a good time at night in her house. But she realized all of a sudden that she wasn't alone. go to a forest, maybe you won't see just the wildlife, but something scarier.
Okay, something just knocked over my chair. I'm honestly getting sick and tired.
Another strange occurrence happening in another house.
Is there anybody here? If you're here, do something. No.
This time with this
I
boy.
just saw someone sitting in this chair, and now it's rocking a little bit. Hello? Is anybody here? What do you want? There's literally somebody. He's coming up to the door right now. Oh my fucking god. He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. I'm literally, it's just this one room. The door is locked, but oh my fuck. He's like behind the
I'm sure that when you go to a deli for a snack, you never expect that. Certainly, he did not. This is a longer version from an already uploaded clip in this channel. But this version, it's even darker than the first one. Watch it to the end.